My Hero Academia.
Yeah, let's do this.
This is My Hero Academia, chapter 320, Deku versus Class A. Color page. I like this color page. Color pages are so cool. Man, I wish everything was color page. We should give these guys a month to do it so they can do color. I don't care anymore.
Every time.
Yeah. Last we left off, the entirety of Class 1A pulled up to pull Deku out of his funk and throw him into a shower. We start off with Ida just staring him down. And he remembers what Bakugo said about him. Once he set his mind on something, he refuses to stop. Bakugo acknowledges that Deku is even drawn differently than the rest of them.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Come through, Deadpool. But yeah, Deku is all in his feelings like, thanks, you all came for me, but... And then he uses the sixth smokescreen quirk to try and get away. But Bakugo immediately disperses it with an explosion. And this whole time, he's just been cheesing at him, like kind of trolling him in a way.
Wait. Did he break the fourth wall?
Yeah, that's what I said. It's just like... I figured... that's why I said come through Deadpool. Because he basically... acknowledge that they're all cartoon like. So I'm sorry, I had to put a pause because what was going to be a very petty point I was going to make towards Brian and My Hero Academia. Now it's just mind blowing because he's letting Midoriya know that I'm in tune with the real world, and you know what these niggas told me. It just stink, bro.
He said all of that shit, bro. I don't gotta say by now. Y'all know what time it is.
Yeah. I feel like Horikoshi is directly talking to Josh. Like, yes, I know, Josh. I know he's dirty, but this is on purpose.
Brian, let me tell you something about yourself.
What? Go ahead.
You may have acknowledged that he was dirty, but you know what you said? You said, this is a cool design. And you was cool with this being it, and you thought that.
No, I wasn't saying that this was this was a good design for him. Period. Like forever. This is just a cool design for the arc, you know. Like the point of this arc is to show that Deku's attitude is a double-edged sword when it comes to himself, and this is supposed to be representative of that. Just because it's dirty and raggedy doesn't mean that it's not cool. It's still a cool design. It's not gonna be his main design, but
Bakugo told you that design was trash and it needs to change.
Well, he said
what he said to you, bro.
He said he was drawn.
He told you that, bro.
He didn't indicate good or bad. He said different.
No, he had an
yeah. Of course, they're gonna say that because they're not an audience member reading a manga. They were supposed to be worried about him in this instance.
This is your response to Bakugo, right? Who broke the fourth wall to tell you something.
He did say good or bad. Right? He said
is this your official response right now?
Yes. It's not my job to feel worried about Deku. It's his job to feel worried about Deku, okay? If Horikoshi draws something cool, I'm going to be like, wow, that's cool as fuck. I'm not going to be like, no, I'm so worried about you. You haven't showered? Like, I can appreciate a story thread, you know?
Look, I don't think
End quote?
End quote.
I don't think, Josh, you have a problem with the design itself. You hate the idea of the design and what you impose it brings out in people.
No. What Josh really hates is when somebody likes something.
Anything.
If you like something, Josh is gonna fucking get on you for it.
No, Josh sees this and he thinks of all the edgelords out there that are like, whoa, this is cute. I've known Josh for enough years to know that he hates the idea behind. He hates the concept behind things more than the thing itself or what it might awaken in folks. Am I somewhat close?
Basic the TLDR for that. I remember being a preteen once. That was a long time ago, man.
Yeah. Damn. So this is just like, man, you're really thinking to yourselves like, I would have loved this if I was 13, and I hate that.
Yeah. Spot on. There you go.
So
There you go.
there we have
I like
it.
how Bakugo calls him a nerd, though.
The saga is over. We found the backing reason.
We can finally put it to rest.
All right. Well, that's it. No more about the goddamn design.
I don't
The
care,
debate-
man. This design served its purpose.
There are times where the way it was drawn, I was like, this is pretty cool, but not all the time, because you could like things in moderation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's either your whole heart is in it or nothing.
Yes.
I respect that, honestly. That's passion. So back to page 4 of our recap. Bakugo blasts the smoke screen away, and I was like, damn, that was easy.
Easy. Can't weak shit out of here, boy.
The 6th quirk guy is like, oh shit.
Nah, but you guys forget. Bakugo knows all of Deku's quirks.
I know, I'm being
Like,
silly.
He's done all the research, so of course he's gonna have a fucking
Damn.
retort for everything.
No, yeah, I'm just being silly about it.
No, like this is props to Bakugo. Like Bakugo is fucking. He came prepared, is what I'll say. This dude came prepared.
Bakugo's always the man. He's not even stressed right now. He's like, I'll fight all 6 of your quirks. I don't care.
Yeah, because he's confident as fuck. Don't forget, Bakugo won the first fight between them, and he'll probably win again. Now,
Well,
even with all these quirks, let's be real.
He also,
Bakugo's the fucking. He's up there. He's closer to GOAT status than Deku, in my opinion.
yeah. He's also got 21.
TBH,
Black
I'd
Man.
agree with you, but he's just gonna unlock another quirk anyway,
Yeah,
and use that as a way to beat Bakugo, in my opinion.
yeah.
Wait, who was the one user that Bakugo didn't like, that the files didn't talk about? Who was it? The first,
His grandfather.
second, his grandfather.
No, I think he. There was a
The
couple.
second, right?
No, was it? No, he talked about the 4th. He didn't have anything on the 4th because the 4th died early.
okay.
But anyway, after the smoke screen is dispersed, he just gets attacked by a bunch of birds because Koda summoned him with his quirk. And
Oh, super cool.
not bad. I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either.
So he just basically yells up at Midoriya to come back to school.
I feel like this is the most we've seen him talk.
Yeah.
He grew some balls in this time.
It's been a while. I think that's part of his character though. Like I remember he was a shy one.
This is a big development moment for him, even though it's like kind of he's kind of like a sideline character, like one of the most sideline characters. But like this is a clear character progress moment for him. You
Yeah.
never see him shout like that.
Exactly. Then Sero comes in, ties up his black whips, and it was a cool little moment. Deku does break out of it, but he's like, but it's too late at that point because Jiro has her ear loopy things pointing at him.
The Jacks.
Yeah, the ear jacks. Deku is able to get away. He just like zoops away using Fajin probably, and that's when Ojiro comes in. Oh my god!
Oh shit, baby!
This is what we said.
He came in, wrapped him around his big aggressive tail.
Fucking tail.
Talk that shit to him, man.
Yeah, he said this was kind of like a touching moment. I think between it was like, I remember, I never forget how mad you got at Shinso on my behalf during the sports festival. So how can I sit back? But Deku starts to remember all the people who got hurt during the war, the Liberation War, and starts to break out of Ojiro's tail. But luckily for him, Tokoyami pulls up, smashes him into a fucking building with the Dark Shadow.
Lit.
The Sugar Man comes in and grabs Ojiro and Jiro. And while Deku is pressed up against the wall, all of a sudden, all these like bonds come down. holding him back. Even a little helmet thing made by Yaogiruzu. And she's just, they're all saying about the same thing. He's just like, yo, you gotta stop fucking wilding and just come home already. This is getting ridiculous. But Deku breaks out of the bonds that she created and pulls Dark Shadow off of him. But then Kaminari comes out of nowhere and just like has him around.
Not before some epic foreshadowing.
Shadow Man, stop mocking me for.
Is he the traitor?
I hate you guys.
Hickmanian drop.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna feel so dumb when he's the traitor. Yeah, he does that. And then Shinji, I think his name is Shinji. I don't remember. The Tentacle Man. He pulls up, wraps Midoriya around in his tentacles because I guess now he can just like combine them into one arm and swirl them around. It's pretty freaky, but it's pretty cool. I like this guy. Tokoyami envelops Deku completely in Dark Shadow, and Tokoyami talks about how repurposing Dark Shadow's offense in service of defense like this was a concept birthed by Midoriya. So, you know, I guess Kaminari's inside also holding him down while this is happening.
Yeah, Kaminari's trying to reason with him.
Oh my god,
which I think is weird.
Josh, I can't believe you didn't immediately shout out Kaminari after he said, "And don't you miss bathing? You need a bath real bad, Midoriya."
Oh my god, that's what I forgot about. Oh, I was too caught up on the fourth wall break.
This was the one you needed.
I said I would drop it, right?
This
I said
is
I would
the
drop
one
it,
you
right?
needed. Damn, you should have saved it for here.
But listen,
this is one. It's all right.
This is what I've been trying to tell you, though. This is the point of the costume. This is the point of this design.
I know, Brian.
I've said this over and over again. I never said that he wasn't raggedy. I said it looked cool.
Hey, that's it.
This is the point
I
for him to
declared
look
this war
raggedy. What, Josh? What? You know what? Let's settle this once and for all.
Did he just go away? Did Josh just leave the show?
Listen, I'm gonna settle this shit on Instagram when I drop them receipts.
Oh my god.
Drop the receipts. Not everything I mentioned has been in service to the story, and that's why I liked it.
Oh,
You're like, why does he look like this? Why can't he just get a better design? It's because he feels like he can't. He feels like it would be a waste of time to take care of himself. That's literally everything I've said.
And bathe.
I shouldn't have opened this can of worms.
Exactly.
Specifically.
He hasn't had time to take care of himself. He barely eats. He doesn't take a shower. He barely sleeps. That's the point.
This is enough.
He's not All Might. He's Deku. All Might would be able to do all that shit and take a shower too.
God. I hope
Deku's too young. He's too green.
Is this the breaking point?
I hope he literally falls
That's
into
not my fault. That's Tokoyami. So you saying that to him?
I hope he falls into a shower next chapter so we can stop talking about this. But anyway, Deku flies away from Tokoyami, leaving Dark Shadow sad because he heard him. Dark Shadow is crying a little bit, and I'm like, oh, Dark Shadow. So,
pretty sad.
You know, Deku's flying away. He drops his mask, so he doesn't have the mask for real anymore. And, you know, Deku's thinking to himself that, like, I know you're all just worried about me. There's no danger or malice I sense. Like, danger sense is off for me right now because you guys don't mean any real harm to me. But I'm trying to keep you all safe. And he's just like, so please let me go.
Shit. Danger sense actually got nerfed.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize that. Deku would have been dominating so hard right now if Danger Sense was activated. Yeah. This would be so different. I didn't read that line.
It looks like Midoriya has that the sand/dirt shell on his skin, like how Gaara does from Naruto.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he never, ever took a bath after the fight with Sugar Raptor.
Oh my fucking god, you're such a...
Stop it.
No, that would make a lot of sense for defensive purposes. Because otherwise, it's just sheer negligence.
Mustiness.
I have an impenetrable defense of just
It's my stank.
of gutter grime. I control gutter grime. So as Midoriya is just flying away, he just runs directly into Todoroki's ice wall.
It's fucking giant.
Yeah, and he's stuck there, and Todoroki's like, "What a look you have on your face. Are you so much? Is this responsibility so much that you can't even let yourself cry? Seems like a burden you should share with the rest of us."
Ooh, threw his words right back in his fucking face.
Ooh,
Right?
yeah.
Didn't he say something like that to him about his dad? Like,
Yeah, something like
you
that.
should share your
Oh,
emotional burdens or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And last but not least, the Suyu pulls up, as I guess
Oh boy.
Deku was about to act, and Suyu says, "Hey, not so fast. I'm not weeping around anymore because you matter to me. You're my friend, and when we were scared, we trembled together. So if you're so dead set on becoming some comic book superhero, then Class A won't let you live that fantasy alone." And that's where the chapter ends.
RGC. I'm sorry. RGC. I can't wait.
Couldn't hold it.
Certified RGC. Certified RGC. Certified RGC.
Listen, when I was reading this chapter the first time, I fucking loved it, and then reading it again with you guys, I appreciate it even more. This chapter was literally everything we needed at this moment. You know what I mean? Like, we've done all this build-up and all this fucking, like, setup for Deku to be in a devolving state, and this is exactly what we needed. Something to give him hope again, you know? And, or to set him back on track. And this would bring Class 1A back into the fold. And I fucking love it so much, dude. Like, some of the lines these guys say, like Todoroki's line is fucking awesome. I love Kaminari. I love fucking Bakugo. Like, man, it just feels so nice to see them all again. And even under all these dire circumstances, they still have their heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This was close to being my RGC. One Piece took it at the end of the day for me, but yeah, I also appreciated this chapter for what it was. I mean, this is literally what I asked for the last few weeks, so I can't complain, really. I think the art has been pretty cool. It's been cool to see people show off their abilities against Deku. Yeah, I'm enjoying this quite a bit. And I'm more excited for the prospect that this is basically a little Teen Titans they're building. You know, like the inclusion of the overall cast, which is what I feel was missing from My Hero Academia. And if they keep going on this trend, and if everybody starts to get their shine a little bit more, My Hero Academia is going to be a great series going down. But yeah, not much else to say. I really like this chapter quite a bit.
If there's one thing that I can criticize about this chapter, though, is what the fuck were they planning with Kaminari? Like, why did they put him inside there with Deku instead of Sugar Rush or something else?
I guess the idea is that he's supposed to shock him if things get, if he like starts to break out of things, but he didn't do it, so it was weird.
Yeah, but wouldn't that just erase Black Shadow if he used electric?
Maybe. I don't know.
That was just weird. Like,
yeah,
why
I don't know
him?
either.
Maybe he volunteered to do that, knowing that he would let Midoriya go because he's a
True.
traitor.
He's the traitor?
The traitor? Hey, he's the only one without like a really emotional thing for Midoriya. Remember that. He was the
Hey
only.
man, you should just chill, bro.
Hey, why don't you shower? Don't you miss showering? Everybody else is like, please, you help me so much. Kaminari's like, bro, you stink, dude.
You stink. I ain't know. If I knew it was gonna be like this, the one that got this close in this fucking shadow wound.
Yeah.
I played myself. That's why he didn't shock him. He didn't want to touch that nigga.
Ooh, he's the
Get
traitor.
closer to him. He really regretted going in there. When Midoriya busted out, he said, "Whoo!"
Maybe that's why he let him go. He's like, I can't handle it anymore.
I'm good on this. Yo, and Suyu's gonna pop.
What? Are you worried about her tongue?
Oh yeah, that's all she has to fight with. And I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe she throws her acid at him because she can do
She's
that.
She's about to get some kind of shit.
She can make an acid clone.
Oh, I'm gonna pray for new ability.
She's about to get laryngitis.
Projectile based,
No, guys. She has
non-contact oriented.
she has a poison clone. She can do that. Don't you remember?
What?
Yeah, the acid in her body that she can produce. She can make an entire person out of that.
Wow.
You forgot about that, huh?
You think you're
Yeah,
foul?
it certainly did. It's been a long
Yeah, I mean,
time.
it's been a long time since we've seen most of the cast, but yeah, I remember that being a thing, right? Brian, can you make sure that was a thing? I'm not bugging, right? She did have a weird clone type thing, like clone thing.
Clone.
pretty legit.
She did it. She did it during the Class 1B thing.
Hey, don't drop that dun dun.
Hey,
Don't drop that dun dun.
no dead air. But yeah, I remember she did that during the Class 1A, Class 1B thing, because that was the last time she like showed out.